Yo, what is up? What is going on? Happy Saturday. I'm sure a lot of people are out and about right now. I'm sure a lot of people are either working or, spending time with a lot of their loved ones. But, shout out to, who do we got in the building? We got Mr. Old School in the house. Shout out to you. It's Jackie Robinson time. No, for sure. Definitely going to be getting into the unboxing. But I guess before we do that, I did want to touch on obviously a couple quick things. So for anybody new to my channel, my name is Ernest Kahn. I've been doing sneaker content since January, so we're just kind of rapid fire today. We're gonna be showcasing the Jackie Robinsons. I was able to hit on the sneakers app on one of my accounts. I entered 2 times, basically on my regular sneakers account, and then I do have another sneakers account, and I was able to hit on that. So really hyped to have it here. I know that there was a little bit of hesitation with FedEx delivering boxes and all this stuff, but fortunately, I got them right over here. They're in the building, so I am hyped. I'm hyped to be able to show this to you guys. We're going to be touching on a little bit of the history on who the heck is Jackie Robinson? Why are they making a sneaker for him? And what is the sneaker about? And then I'm more than happy to talk about, some of my recommendations on what are these doing right now in the aftermarket? Is this a good hold? Is this the dunk of the year? So we'll get into that. But Mr. Old School, how are you doing? Thankful to have you in the building. Again, we're just waiting for more people to trickle into the building today. Let me go ahead and just share my screen. But how are you? What's going on? What is up? What is up? What is up? Again, I would have went live this morning, but toll transparency, I looked at a lot of the releases that happened this morning, and there wasn't really a lot of heat. There wasn't really much reason to. Today they released this Air Jordan 7, the Citrus. I don't know. I definitely do see that as more of a personal type of sneaker, and definitely a sitter for sure. And then I do believe this Light Ginger is coming out as well, if it didn't already. Let me double check when this initial date, when did these come out? Oh, coming out on the 17th still. This one's not so bad, not gonna lie. Not the biggest fan of 14s, but it is what it is. But yeah, so for today's video, again, we're gonna keep it just high level, and then we're gonna, I guess, dive into a little bit of the history and stuff like that. So the sneaker that we're going to be covering today is the Jackie Robinson. All right, so before we touch on what they're doing in the aftermarket, I just wanted to touch on, initially, my initial thoughts on the sneaker. And I personally think this is one of the best dunks that is releasing this year. I mean, you can let me know your initial thoughts on maybe what stands close to this in terms of dunk of the year. I'm not necessarily saying this is the sneaker of the year, but I'm definitely saying that this is probably my dunk of the year as of right now. There hasn't really been another dunk that's kind of come in front of me and just been like, wow, that's definitely topping the list. But the materials on this, from what I'm seeing, again, we got the box here, still not unopened. We're going to be ripping it open pretty soon. Wow, that's crazy. Buy now for $9.99. Yeah, okay. I think that's definitely exorbitant for Kicks on Fire, but just wanted to show you some of these photos. So it says, celebrate the legacy of number 42. This dunk honors Jackie Robinson's 75th anniversary, or years after he broke baseball's color barrier with his major league debut. Amazing. So yeah. Basically the whole motto that he has all over the shoe is, I'm not concerned with you liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being. And, hey, at the end of the day, don't we all kind of wish that from the world, right? Yo, Christian, what's going on? Mr. Old School says, just kicking back at home with my, that looks like a cat. That looks like 3 cats. Well, I'm kicking in here with my 2 cats. Yeah, what's good, Christian? Happy for you guys to be here, just viewing the stream with me. And for any of you, I guess any Ghost Watchers in the house, or anybody who will be watching this later on, I'd appreciate if you smash that like button. It definitely helps open up the algorithm. It makes YouTube like us, and it gets the channel out to more people. All right, so I'm ecstatic about this. I don't know if you guys know that. I pretty much hit this around my birthday week, and it arrived on the 28th, so one day after my birthday, and I'm just I got the Bart Simpsons on the 27th, and on the 28th, so it was just really a jam-packed, super hype sneaker week for me that week, and I'm just I can't be sitting on all this heat. It's too much. It's like I'm gonna have to crack a window pretty soon. But these are super sick, and I'm hyped on these. I know that I saw that the box, based on some of the other releases that I've seen on like other unboxings, that this does come in just a regular box. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's about the sneaker, right? So the materials on everything just looks super premium. And I do highly recommend, looking into these. Okay. Again, we'll touch on what they're doing on the aftermarket and all that fun stuff. It does. I'm seeing over here come with some extra laces as well. It says on the bottom as well, not concerned with you liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you treat me as a freaking human being. All right. So super sick. Shout out to Kicks on Fire for at least these photos. And yeah, we can go ahead and dive right into it. But before we do, I just wanted to bring this up real quick. I just wanted to kind of touch on exactly who Jackie Robinson is. So basically, he was born on January 31st, 1919. And he passed away on October 24th of 1972. And he is well known as an American professional baseball player. Now again, I'm not the most versed when it comes to baseball. I mean, obviously, I'm a big fan of the Giants, but I just want to, let you guys know that, like, I wanted to pull this up just so we can at least look into kind of like where he really broke some barriers. So he is the first African American to play Major League Baseball. That's kind of a freaking big deal. And says over here in the modern era. So he broke the baseball color line when he started at first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers on April 15th, 1947. All right, so very interesting. So you guys feel free to look him up if you want to find out more about Jackie Robinson. I do feel it's important, prior to just like, oh, I like the sneaker, it's a hype sneaker. It's like, hey, like who owns this sneaker? Like, who is it named after? Why is it named after, this guy? And so at least we have a little bit of history, and we can actually have a little bit more respect for, why these are the Jackie Robinsons. All right. So shout out to him. He's definitely leaving a legacy. He's left a legacy, and I think this is again. These aren't going anywhere. Like, I'm not reselling these. These are going to tow. I'm going to keep these in the collection. That's for sure. That's a fact. All right. Especially the fact that this sneaker is probably my dunk of the year. Okay, and this is definitely going to be my top 5 sneakers of this year for sure. So I'm really happy to have hit on them. Let's see what they're doing on the aftermarket before we dive into exactly. So they're doing pretty decent, not gonna lie. And I do see these going up. I could see this as a $600 to $800, maybe even $800 sneaker one day. But right now, this is where the market's at. Obviously, bigger sizes, a little over the 400 threshold, considering the fact that these initially sold for, what did they sell for? Was it 130, I believe? I have it over here. We scroll down. Yeah, so it sold for 130. I mean, hey, that's pretty good, especially for where the market is right now. From 130 and you're reselling it for 400. Let's say they take away $50 from you. That you're still leaving the table with like over $200 in profit. I think that's pretty damn good. So the margins, depending on the size you got, I got obviously my size 9.5, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I'm excited to dive into it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. But shout out to you guys for joining me over here. Again, I'm sure a lot of people are out and about, and that's why they're not watching right now. But it's all good. If you are either a ghost watcher or watching later, please do me a favor and smash that like button. It definitely does help my channel on some of these goals. We're on the 2,000 subscriber chase, and we're also on the 4,000 watch hours, which is not going to be easy, but it's doable. All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up again, guys. I know my webcam right now, we're just on that we're on the 720p. I definitely have plans to upgrade to a 1080 or heck, maybe even 4K, so you guys can see the product a lot better. Okay, so here we got them. It's completely sealed, as you can see. I've literally had this in my kitchen, just hanging out, and we're gonna go ahead and rip open I can't even rip this open to save my life, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and rip this open right over here. So you can see, I'm seeing this for the first time with you guys, and I'm hyped. There you go. Yep, there you go. See that? It says Nike Dunk Low Racer Blue. Racer Blue. So, let's go ahead and take these out. Wow, this feels, I don't know, it's just amazing. The box is pristine. No smashes, no tears, no wears. Wow, pristine. All right, so comes in your regular Nike box. Your regular Nike box. Racer Blue, 9.5, women's 11. Oh, sorry, 9.5 men's, 11 women's. And we open it up, and you have your standard tissue paper, right? Nothing fancy, but we're not about the tissue paper, and we're not about the box here. But dun da da dun. Ooh, look at that! Look at that beauty! Woo! Guys, I don't know, man. I feel like opening this box is like this shining light coming out of it. So I'm freaking ecstatic on these. Wow! Oh my God, this is crazy. This is, guys, I can't tell you how much of a sneakerhead I am. This is, I'm looking at it like first time, and I'm gonna have to double up, guys. I'm serious. I'm probably gonna have to double up on this. This is definitely. Not only one for the toe, but this is definitely this is a sight for freaking sore eyes. So I'm a little speechless looking at this because I didn't realize that the stitching is actually blue. But wow. Okay, let's just give it a quick 360 here. I feel like my webcam isn't doing this freaking sneaker justice, but this is probably one of this is my dunk of the year. Like I'm just gonna call it out right now. Another box to my collection. Yeah, man. You know, I did post. So I posted a photo of like a lot of my sneaker boxes, and that's not even all of them. That's like 75% of my collection. I would have taken out more, but I was just like, I'm just gonna take the photo and post it. But again, I need to sort them out, and that's kind of the work I was doing this morning. But wow. So guys, what are your thoughts on these? I think this is. Honestly, just looking at it, we got this like nice cream front with the Nike check mark, and then all over the sneaker, you pretty much see it. You know, he just wants to be treated with kindness. You know, as a human being. This is super sick. And then on the like, so, man, I don't even know where to start on this. All right, let's start with the toe box. Okay, toe box. You got premium materials. This over here is a nice, wow, I'm like trying to figure out what it is. It doesn't necessarily, it is leather, but it almost feels like it's just really, really soft leather. And you got the Nike checkmark in blue and black stitched in, you know, and all over the sneaker it says, you know, all I ask is you treat me with kindness, right? He doesn't really care if you like him or if you hate him. 42 on the back. All I ask is that you treat me like a human being is basically what it is. And then you have this nice soft blue check mark with an outline of black. And yeah, it definitely is some premium, like cream leather is exactly what it is. It's just, it's interesting to me because I'm looking at it and I'm like, it doesn't necessarily feel like regular leather. It's like a softer type of leather. And then we have that really nice like baseball, you know, baseball, I can't even freaking say it, shoelace. Yeah, I'm a little like, I mean, guys, just full transparency with you guys, I'm just a little shocked on like how amazing this actually is in hand. I didn't expect that it was going to be like blow me away the way it is. Yeah, this is definitely one for the books, and this is one for the freaking collection. Let's go ahead and take the other one out. What's good, Jonathan? Did you get those for resale? No, I hit these. I freaking hit these on sneakers, guys. On my second account. I have 2 accounts. So it does come with some extra laces. It comes with regular blue laces, nothing fancy. But come on, why would you want to change these freaking laces? These laces look freaking bomb. So no, I did not buy these on the resale market. I actually hit on these, and I'm really, really thankful to have hit on these. Again, guys, how do I acquire hype sneakers? I do everything I can to be able to hit. You know, if I have to have a multiple account, Again, I don't bot, I don't do any of that stuff. A lot of this is just manual, so just know if I can do it, you guys can do it too. It just comes down to being strategic, all right? I do have some videos on how to optimize your sneakers account to hit more, okay? So feel free to go back and look at some of those videos. But maybe I'll do another video sometime soon with it just being in the tagline on like how to optimize your sneakers account. More than happy to touch on that as well. But these are super sick. I'm gonna give these a solid 10 out of 10. Like seriously, like just these are freaking bangers. This is my dunk of the year. I'm gonna say it right now. I know the year's not over yet. If something does come along and top this for any means, I will let you guys know. But right now, I kind of want to put this in a glass box. Like I think these are super sick. These are super sick, and I'm already thinking about a lot of the fits that I want in them. I would definitely like some Dodgers gear, you know, some like nice cream Dodgers, jersey to go with these. And then if you guys take a good look at the inside, the insole, yes sir, we're freaking doing it. 9.5, that's my size. Resale prices on these going to the moon right now. Yeah, no, they are. And this is why, I mean, I want you guys to know, like, I don't even care about the resale because I'm not trying to flip these. Like, I'm a sneakerhead just like you guys, and these are going to the toe for sure. Okay, but I am thinking about having one to keep and one to, not that I need any more sneakers right now, but you know, definitely like one to rock and one to stock. You know. So, you know, it's always when I hit on some hype bear like this, I got to kind of go back into the collection and kind of go through, okay, what am I keeping and what am I letting go of? But these are fresh. These are super clean. Again, I'm going to give it a solid 10 out of 10, guys. I do highly recommend, again, if you're interested in these sneakers, I would look into the aftermarket right now. And honestly, it's hard to say buy now or buy later. I only see these prices going up. So I think maybe now might be a good time to, it's kind of an investment in a way, surprisingly. It's kind of weird saying sneakers are an investment, but they are, and they can be. Bottom of the sneaker, you got that nice black sole. Middle of the sneaker, obviously that nice white. And you can really tell the difference that this is cream. This is a cream leather because you can definitely see that white, like that white midsole when it like transitions into that nice cream. But super good quality. And then in the front, you got that 75-year anniversary. So, you know, shout out to the freaking legend Jackie Robinson. I do think it is important to look up, you know, who these sneakers are named after, why, like what did he do, what makes, you know, what makes the sneakers special other than the fact that it looks freaking amazing. I do think it's important to give homage to, you know, to who it's named after. So shout out to Nike, shout out to Jackie Robinson, because this is honestly one of the best dunks I've ever had in hand, for sure. So I'm super hyped on these, and I know you guys are too, because you've been kind of waiting on this freaking review. So, you know, that pretty much concludes my review of the Jackie Robinsons. Now, I did want to touch on a little bit on kind of like, well, what are they doing aftermarket? Should I buy now? Should I buy later? Now, that's kind of a big question, because honestly, I was thinking about it a week ago. I was like, okay, if I didn't hit on the Jackie Robinsons, would I pay resale? Okay, and it's kind of a big question a lot of people are asking, because a lot of people want the Travis Scotts. It's like there was a lot of hype that released in such a short amount of time, and it's like, okay, where do I put my money? Do I get the Jackie Robinsons? Do I get the Travis Scotts? Do I drop the money on the Louis Vuitton one? You know, it's like there was just a lot of, or should I wait for the Sparks that are coming out? There's like definitely a lot of sneakers in such a short amount of time. So it's like, I think it's important to take 2 steps back and analyze, okay, these are the sneakers that are coming out. What do I really want? Like, you know, out of everything, you know what I mean? Because to me, probably this is one of like the top, I would say 3 for me, especially in the month of July. So I was like, you know, fortunately I did hit, and when I saw it, I was like, wow, thank God, you know, because I didn't want to have to pay these crazy margins. Again, they're not going for super crazy right now, but I think it might be a good time to buy if you are interested in having these, because if you don't get them now, these are most likely going to go up to at least $600 by December, like, or more. Okay, and again, we don't know, but I'm just saying that based on the fact that I just unboxed it and I'm just like, my mind just kind of like exploded. Like these are, you know, and I want to double up. I just literally told you guys I kind of want to double up now. These are good. It's a hot sneaker. I can see why there's a lot of hype behind this one, and there was a lot of interest in seeing my initial review on them. But let me go ahead and just dive back. Yo, Carlito, what's going on? I just eached the movie today. Oh, watched the movie today? Which movie did you watch? Remember when Union ones were 450 and now they're 3K? Yeah. Hey guys, look. Again, it's hard to know where certain sneakers are going. Some sneakers definitely go to the freaking moon. But again, I think it's important for where the market is right now to kind of look at certain sneakers and, like, again, don't buy them all. Just look at the ones that you really kind of feel like I can't sleep without this in my collection. I kind of need this in my collection. That's what I would recommend probably going for. This one, it's kind of like a non-negotiable for me. So I am going to consider like doubling up, because this is pretty much a dead stock pair. And you know, this is probably, I'm just going to keep this one on ice and then maybe get another one for the toe. That's probably what it's looking like, because I can already imagine some fits. But yes, resale prices, I do strongly believe, are going to the moon. So again, we're just looking at StockX. We're not buying anything from StockX. We're just looking at StockX, because what is StockX good for? They're good for letting us know what the value is of our sneakers. That's it. Now, other sites like eBay and GOAT are probably the best places to purchase them from, as we know. So what I was going to tell you guys, like, if I'm going to get my size right now on StockX for these 9.5. Now it's saying I can buy it for $392. I'm most likely going to be paying $430 after all of the shipping and them, you know, authenticating it and all that mumbo jumbo. So you know, think about that. From $130 to $430, that's $300 more than what you're expected to pay. So that's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot of dough for you know, a sneaker that you can just hit on the sneakers app for, you know, for $130. So to me, yeah, I could make some money on this, but I'm not gonna do that, because like at the end of the day, it's like I'm a sneakerhead just like you guys, and I kind of want this in the collection, right? So like these aren't going anywhere. You're gonna have to pry these puppies out of my freaking hands, that's for sure, if you want to have these. Off topic, Ernest, but if you use a second account, can you have, no, this isn't off topic, man. No, this is on topic. This is on topic. We're talking about sneakers here. We're talking about sneakers app. We're talking about sneakers. Can you have the address, or does it have to be a different? Because like the phone number has to be different. Okay, let me just talk about that real quick. Let me just kind of like, not to come off all serious, you know, I've been watching a lot of my past lives, and I'm like, man, sometimes I come off a little too serious about this stuff. It's like, look, let's just lighten up the mood here, guys. Yes, you can have two accounts. You can even use the same credit card on them. You can use it up to 5 accounts, but what I would recommend, it's okay to have, okay, wait. Let's start from the freaking start here. So, yo, what's up, New York Dad? What is going on? The man is in the house. The legend's in the building. What's going on? Hope you're having a great Saturday. We just reviewed the Jackie Robinsons, and I got a question over here from Jonathan. Jonathan's asking, like, can you use 2 sneakers accounts? Because I didn't hit these on my main account. I had another account that I created using my sister's telephone number, okay? So you're going to have another telephone number, and that's kind of where they get us, because not many people have multiple cell phones, or they don't have multiple numbers. Because what's going to happen is they're going to send you a text message on sneakers, and you're going to have to verify that it's you, okay? So I had my sister verify, and that's good on the second account. Now, it's okay to have the same addresses, and the reason why is because there's some people, there are multiple people that live in the same household, and they might be going for the same sneakers. So sneakers does allow multiple people in the same household to hit. I would recommend having different cards if you can, but I also do know, based on my research, you can have up to 5 accounts with the same card, okay? I would recommend credit card over debit card, but again, that's entirely up to you guys on how you want to go about it. But there are a couple things. I might make another video on, like, hey, you guys want to have multiple accounts, because guess what? I entered these with my main account. I didn't hit on my main account. If I only tried on my main account, I would not have this to review for you guys today, right? New York Dad says, I have 4 sneakers account, and it all use the same numbers and addresses. Yeah, there you go. So it's you can have up to 5 sneakers accounts, and but you're gonna, and they all have the same numbers also. Okay, interesting. I did not know that. I thought they're all gonna have to have different freaking numbers. But hey, if it's working for New York Dad, hey New York Dad, do you hit on majority of them? Man, that's amazing. I was under the impression you're gonna have to have different numbers, right? But same address is fine. Sneakers app has no algorithm, 0. That's a myth. Okay, hey, that's good to know. That's good to know. Again, there's a lot of people putting out information on like what's working for them and all this stuff. I'm also under the impression you're going to have high activity on your accounts, but then I'm also hearing, certain guys' girlfriends, they have their own account and they don't even do anything, and they hit on those accounts with 0 activity. So it's, I don't know, it's really kind of hard for us to really put a finger on it, because on my account, I put myself as female on my account, and it seems to be doing very well. And so again, I leave my settings the way from what I've learned from other videos, and just my account's goated. I mean, I've been able to hit on a lot of sneakers on them. But this other account that I created, I hit on the military black 4s in a size 13, and then I freaking hit on these in the size 9.5. So again, it's hard to say. I just think that it is important to have multiple accounts, because if you only have one shot, you only have one shot, right? Like if you have something like New York Dad, where you have 4 freaking accounts, you're going to have more opportunity to freaking hit at least one, right? Especially if it's going to be something like this. So back to the quick topic on like aftermarket, should you purchase these right now? I do see these going to the moon. It's probably, I don't know, you guys let me know your thoughts. I think it's one of the freaking dunks of the year, and in all fairness, is probably my dunk of the year. It's not my sneaker of the year, but this is definitely my top 5 based on everything that I've acquired so far. And I just love the color blue, and I love the fact that it's just like this is it's a neck breaker. You enter a room, people are gonna break their neck. They're gonna be like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, whoa, you got those? I want those. Again, I don't know how limited these are. I don't have stock numbers in front of me right now, but the demand is high. The demand is really high. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure. Yeah, my cat just fell off the tree. My God. Yeah, but these are fire. These are super fire. And Mr. Old School says it coin flip, I think. Sneakers EA is focused on the accounts that have no activity. Wow. Okay. Hey, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, that is interesting. That's very interesting to me. But again, my account did have a lot of high activity last year, and I did hit on Virgil's Off-White 50. I was able to get lot 9 on that. So, I mean, while I agree with you, it's also, well, what about those high account activity, high activity accounts that still do get EA? Because I got 2, basically for EA, don't they typically just give 2 AEs per year? I hit on the Electro Oranges. That was my first EA. Early access, and then the second one was the Virgil lot 9 out of 50, and that was it. After that, there was no more EA for me. But then again, I believe I hit on the Virgils. I think, was that October? I'm trying to remember the exact month that they released. But Jackie's Kahn, that ship sailed a while ago. 500 plus is the normal price secondary. Yeah, no, and I mean what I'm trying to say is, like, for Jackie's right now, if anybody watching wants to purchase them, would you recommend buying them now or waiting? Do you foresee the price going down or up? I only see the price going up. Now, if you're going to be paying $500 for these, hey, that's $500. But like, if you don't buy now, I do see by December these at least going to $600 to $700. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I just do see this as a hot sneaker, and I do see it going up and skyrocketing for sure. You've gotten 3 EA on one account so far this year. Okay. Well, hey, man, look, hey, I'm learning more. I mean, I'm just basing it on a lot of other people I've talked to in the market, and I'm not going to say I know everything. I'm learning more about sneakers, and again, whether there's an algorithm or not, we don't really know much about that. They're very, very secretive on the back end, right? But I did want to touch on this sneaker. And if I do think it's worth getting, and the soft answer is yes. I do think that it's worth definitely getting the sneaker. This is definitely one of the best dogs of this year. But New York Dad, shout out to you. Thank you for your wisdom over here. Again, I'm still learning, so I just wanted to figure out, like, if this is initially a good investment right now. Because if you get it now and the price goes up, then it's like, I would rather get in now than later. Because honestly, if I didn't hit these on sneakers, I would probably pay the extra money to get it on the aftermarket. But I would probably buy it from GOAT, not StockX. But yeah, that's basically my full honest opinion on all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's a banging sneaker, as you see. A lot of people want them, and I'm just thankful to even have one pair. I might consider doubling up, but I mean, again, it's like, you guys saw how many freaking sneakers I posted a while ago. I think I'm sitting on probably 50 sneakers right now. It's a lot. It's a lot of sneakers. Definitely a lot of heat, and trying to limit my collection down to maybe 30 at most. But yeah, again, that's majority of what I wanted to touch on today. Just kind of show you guys the sneaker, unbox it with you guys here, and let you know my initial thoughts on it and if it's worth the cop. And again, this is probably my dunk so far of the year. I know it's still August. We still got, a couple more months in the year. Well, more than a couple more months in the year. If it's worth the 200, you will make. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it's again, we don't know what this when the dust settles, what the final price on this would be. But I also know a lot of people are considering other sneakers too. The Travis Scotts. Then there's a bunch of other sneakers as well that have come out. You know what I mean? Because if I want to compare these to the Bart Simpsons, I think this is definitely above the Bart Simpsons, but the Bart Simpsons are still a very good contender. It's just more of like a fun sneaker. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody, but I definitely do see a lot more people being, big fans of this one specifically. But yeah, how are you guys doing? New Year Dad, what are you up to today, and what are you guys getting into for the remainder of the day? I just wanted to jump on live, for a while, show you guys the sneakers, give you guys my honest opinion on them, and if I recommend the cop. And again, the answer is definitely yes. And yeah, we're just rocking out here, having a great Saturday. Beautiful day in the Bay, and I'm most likely going to be enjoying the remainder of it. But I wanted to know what you guys are up to, and if you guys do happen to have any plans for Sunday. I know that somebody was mentioning they're doing a barbecue tomorrow. That sounds super fun. I definitely want to jump into a pool tomorrow or have some barbecue. That definitely sounds amazing. But that's it for the stream today, guys. I'm just going to, again, keep it short, brief today. I just wanted to touch on these. I think these are freaking awesome. One of the top sneakers for me for this year thus far, and I do highly recommend picking them up if you guys do decide to do that. Last thing I want to touch on for any new people watching me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already smashed that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It definitely helps open my channel up to new subscribers. And feel free to also subscribe, or at least follow me on my Instagram. So I've been pretty much doing sneaker content since January of this year. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Ernest Kahn. I'm a two-time Philippine national champion in the yo-yo world, and I also am I love sneakers and streetwear. So feel free to go ahead and take a look at some of my channel. I do post yo-yo tricks from time to time, a bunch of yo-yos we released recently, and sneakers, as you guys know. Mr. Old School says, definitely a cop, just getting it at the right price. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you can find somebody local that's willing to sell it under 500, I would definitely recommend going for that. But again, it's going to be a tough sneaker to I think you got to kind of have to pay a pretty penny at this point, New York Guy says he'll be live at 9 p.m. EST and won't be unboxing an in-store pickup. Ooh, okay. Hey, well, I'll see you there, man. See you there, my friend. Mr. Old School says, yeah, barbecue and watching the Raiders play. Okay, hey, man. Awesome. Well, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Again, shout out to each and every single one of you guys, even if you jumped in for even just a couple minutes here, rocking with me over here. I'm gonna leave this on over here, but thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I do happen to have another sneaker, another dunk I will be reviewing tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it, so stay tuned for that one. Again, we're just going live as just more consistently as we got to rack up what we need. We need to do what we got goals over here. You guys know it. 2,000 subscriber chase. 4,000 watch hour chase, not going to be easy, but we're making moves, all right? So with that being said, greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for all your support, all your love, and all your attention, all right? And I will definitely smash that like button if you guys haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your Saturday, and peace.